The air was thick and heavy, full of coal dust and fear. Every breath felt like inhaling the very essence of the earth, a constant reminder of the town's lifeblood and its curse. Dhanbad, a mining town in India, was a place where darkness was everywhere, even deeper than the mines. The streets were shrouded in a perpetual twilight, the sun's rays barely penetrating the thick veil of coal dust that hung in the air. It stuck to you like a heavy blanket, reminding you of the earth's weight. The coal dust was omnipresent, settling on clothes, skin, and even in the crevices of homes, a constant companion to the residents of Dhanbad. People here knew hard times, knew the danger hiding under their feet. The miners, with their weary faces and coal-streaked clothes, were the lifeblood of this town, their daily toil a testament to their resilience and courage. But this was different. This was pure evil. It was 1987, the year that would be etched in the memories of Dhanbad's residents forever, a year when the darkness took on a more sinister form. Rain pounded the tin roofs, a steady drumming like the worry growing in the miners' hearts. The monsoon season had arrived with a vengeance, its relentless downpour a harbinger of the troubles to come. The monsoon rains were harsh, flooding the mines and stopping all the work. The waterlogged tunnels became treacherous and the miners were forced to halt their operations, their livelihoods hanging in the balance. It was during this break that the whispers started spreading like wildfire through the small, dark homes. Rumors of something malevolent lurking in the shadows, something that thrived in the darkness and fed on fear. The miners spoke in hushed tones, their eyes darting nervously as they recounted strange occurrences and eerie sightings. The sense of unease grew, a palpable tension that gripped the town. Old tales of curses and spirits resurfaced, blending with the new fears. The black dust of Dhanbad was no longer just a physical presence. It had become a symbol of the town's collective dread, a harbinger of the unknown. 3 miners, Vikram, Deepak and Sanjay, huddled around a flickering lantern. The dim light cast eerie shadows on the rough walls of the mine shaft, making the atmosphere even more tense. They were childhood friends, close because of the dangers of their jobs and the friendship they made working underground. The bond they shared was forged in the depths of the earth, where every day was a battle for survival. Vikram, the oldest and most experienced, tapped his rough fingers on the table, his face showing his worry. His eyes darted around, scanning the darkness as if expecting something to emerge from the shadows. "There's something down there," he said, his voice barely louder than the wind outside. The words hung in the air, heavy with fear and uncertainty. Something that shouldn't be there. His statement sent a chill down their spines, the kind that only comes when one is truly afraid. Deepak laughed, but his eyes showed he was scared. The laugh was forced, a desperate attempt to mask the fear that was slowly creeping into his heart. "Don't tell me you believe those old stories, Vikram." Sanjay, usually quiet, shivered. His voice was shaky, betraying his attempt to stay calm. "There's something there," he whispered. The fear in his voice was palpable, sending a wave of unease through the group. "I felt it cold and watching when I was down in shaft number 5. It was like a presence, something that didn't belong in this world." The words echoed in the mine shaft, amplifying the sense of dread that had settled over them. The 3 friends exchanged worried glances, each one silently questioning the reality of what they were experiencing. The mine shaft, once a place of work and camaraderie, had now become a place of fear and uncertainty. Vikram tightened his grip on the lantern, the only source of light in the oppressive darkness. "We need to stick together," he said, his voice firm despite the fear that gripped him. "Whatever it is, we face it together." With a deep breath, the 3 miners began to move deeper into the mine shaft, their footsteps echoing in the silence. The flickering lantern light cast long shadows, making the darkness seem even more impenetrable. Determined to uncover the truth, they pressed on, their friendship and courage the only things keeping the fear at bay. The whispers in the mine shaft grew louder, but so did their resolve to face whatever awaited them in the depths. Even though they were scared, they needed to feed their families. When the rain finally stopped, they went back down into the mine. The air was damp and heavy, The only sound was the drip, drip, drip of water. As they went deeper, the darkness felt like it was closing in, choking them. Then it happened. A sudden gust of cold, strange wind blew through the tunnel. The lanterns flickered and went out, leaving them in total darkness. Panic filled them. They huddled together, their hearts pounding. As quickly as it started, the wind stopped. Their headlamps flickered back on, making long, creepy shadows on the wet walls. And then they saw it. At the end of the tunnel, a faint, ghostly light pulsed slowly. It drew them in, calling them closer. Curiosity fought with fear, but the mystery was too strong. Slowly, carefully, they walked towards the light. As they got closer, the air grew colder, the silence deeper. The light grew brighter, showing the entrance to a hidden cavern, unseen for centuries. Inside the cavern, the air crackled with a strange energy. In front of them was something unbelievable, a pit filled with sparkling black diamonds, each one pulsing with the ghostly light. In the center, on a rough stone stand, was a gold statue of a god they didn't know. A voice, old and powerful, echoed through the cavern. It spoke of a deal, of unbelievable riches for one life. Vikram, his eyes shining with greed, stepped forward. He would give up anything, even his friends, for the treasure. The deal was made with blood. Vikram came back a changed man, his eyes empty and cold. He was richer than they could imagine, but at a terrible cost. Deepak, driven mad by fear, ran into the mines, never to be seen again. Sanjay, full of guilt and scared of Vikram, tried to warn the others. No one listened. Vikram's money bought silence. Sanjay, alone and afraid, had to run from Dhanbad, leaving everything behind. Years went by. The mine shaft where the deal was made stayed closed, a silent reminder of the town's dark secret. Vikram, eaten up by paranoia and guilt, was trapped in his own fancy house. The thing he made the deal with had taken what it wanted, turning him into an empty shell. One night, as the monsoon raged, the earth shook. The mine shaft collapsed, swallowing Vikram's mansion. When the dust settled, he was gone, leaving only a huge hole and the chilling sound of laughter coming from deep below. The Haunting of Dhanbad reminds us of the evil that can hide beneath the surface, lurking in the shadows of our greed and ambition. This small mining town, once bustling with life and activity, now stands as a ghostly reminder of the consequences of unchecked desires. The terrible price of greed is etched into the very fabric of this place. Deals made in the darkness, hands exchanging money, and promises whispered in hushed tones have left an indelible mark. Was it an angry spirit, a restless soul unable to find peace, or perhaps a jinn guarding its treasure with a vengeance, punishing those who dared to covet what was not theirs? Or was it something even worse, something beyond our understanding, lurking in the depths of the earth, waiting to unleash its wrath on the unsuspecting? The truth, like Vikram, is buried deep in the earth, hidden beneath layers of rock and soil, a mystery that may never be fully uncovered. Vikram's fate serves as a grim reminder of the dangers that lie beneath the surface. A scary secret whispered on the wind, carried through the trees and echoed in the rustling leaves. The wind seems to carry the voices of those who have perished, their stories intertwined with the very essence of Dhanbad. Even now, the people of Dhanbad whisper about the deal made in the darkness. The mines are silent, but the memories of what transpired there linger on. The villagers speak in hushed tones, afraid to awaken the spirits that still haunt the area. The mines stand as a stark reminder of the horror inside, a place where dreams turned into nightmares and ambition led to ruin. The eerie silence of the tunnels is a testament to the lives lost and the secrets buried within. And in the sound of the wind, some say they can still hear Vikram's screams, a chilling reminder of what his greed really cost him. The wind carries his cries, a haunting echo of his final moments. His screams are a testament to the price of greed, a warning to those who might follow in his footsteps. The haunting cries serve as a reminder that some secrets are better left buried. The black diamond, pulsating with an eerie glow, reflects the terrified face of a man who realized too late the cost of his ambition. It stands as a chilling reminder of the consequences of greed, a symbol of the darkness that can consume us all.